Princess Anne, the younger sister of Charles III, is in the hospital after the incident at Gatcombe Park estate. The British royal family has no way to get back on its feet. If a few days ago the British press took the joyful news of Kate Middleton's return a welcome moment after several turbulent months, now Princess Anne had to be urgently hospitalized after a serious incident in the Gatcombe Park estate. The younger sister of King Charles III, the famous equestrian and Olympic medal winner, was walking on her Gloucestershire estate yesterday afternoon when she was badly knocked down by a horse. Emergency services arrived on the scene and William's aunt was given medical attention before being taken to Southmead Hospital in Bristol for tests, treatment and observation. The royal princess suffered minor injuries and concussion following the incident at Gatcombe Park Manor on Sunday afternoon, June 23rd. Her Royal Highness remains at Southmead Hospital, Bristol, as a precautionary measure for observation and is expected to make a full and speedy recovery, Buckingham Palace said in a statement. It was confirmed that Charles III, Queen Camilla, William and Anne's other siblings, Prince Edward and Prince Andrew, were informed of the incident within minutes. The monarch sent a touching message. The king was alerted carefully and joined the entire royal family in sending the princess his fondest wishes for a speedy recovery, they added. The publication also explained that Anne's husband, Vice Admiral Tim Lawrence, and their children Zara Tyndall and Peter Phillips were at the estate during the serious incident, which had moments of high tension and nervousness. Thankfully, it looks like it will turn out to be a simple scare, as a palace spokesperson revealed moments ago that Anne is recovering well and that her condition is stable. She is expected to be able to return home later this week, according to medical advice. Her Royal Highness is receiving appropriate skilled care. No further details have been released at this time. She will remain at Southmead Hospital until otherwise indicated by her medical team. Her husband, Tim Lawrence, is by her side at this time, the report said. On the advice of doctors, the princess appointments will be postponed until at least next week. Her Royal Highness apologizes to anyone who may feel uncomfortable or disappointed about this, the palace said in a statement. In addition, a planned trip to Canada later this month has been cancelled and is being considered for rescheduling. However, the state trip to Japan will go ahead as planned, although Anne will not be able to attend the banquet on Tuesday, June 25th. While it is unknown at this time whether Anna was riding a horse at the time of the accident or was simply hit by a horse while walking alongside it, it is undoubtedly true that the princess is a great equestrian connoisseur. The sister of Charles III has several horses in the stables of her Gloucestershire estate and has won several medals during her reign. She certainly had a brilliant sporting career, including the title of European champion in 1971. Aunt Harry was also the first member of the royal family to compete in the Montreal Olympics in 1976, and as of 2020, she is listed as one of 28 charities supporting horses and animals. This hard news came at one of the worst times for the British royal family, and especially for Charles III, who is still undergoing treatment. In fact, the union between the King and Anne has been unique since their childhood because they learned from a young age to support and be with each other when their parents were on tour. Their bond is so close that Anne became, though she had always been so after the loss of Diana, a fundamental support during this period of the monarch's illness. And while we assume she will recover from this shock, William and Harry's father will surely keep a close eye on her, as her loss will undoubtedly be some of the worst news of his life. The incident involving Princess Anne on her Gatcombe Park estate has been a major test for the entire British royal family. Amid Kate Middleton's recent return, which was seen as a breath of fresh air after a tumultuous few months, the new disturbing news has broken a brief period of calm. Thankfully, Princess Anne, who suffered concussion and minor injuries, is already on the mend and is being monitored at Southmead Hospital in Bristol. The family was quick to respond to the incident, with King Charles III and the rest of the royal family being immediately informed and expressing their support for Anne. Her husband, Vice Admiral Tim Lawrence, and children were by her side during the incident, and palace officials assured the public that the princess's condition was stable. The incident underscores the importance of family ties and mutual support during difficult times. Princess Anne has shown resilience and courage despite her injuries, which is inspiring and reassuring. Her love of horses and her distinguished sporting career remain an important part of her personality, and there is no doubt that she will soon return to her duties and favorite activities. Thus, despite the troubling events, the royal family continues to demonstrate its cohesion and fortitude. Princess Anne's quick response and concern for her health show that, even when faced with difficulties, they are ready to support each other and remain united.